Righty boys, how's it going? So, we're back playing more arcade games, and here we go, digging into one of my absolute favourites. I know I've said that quite a lot whenever I do this. Yes, man, there we are. This one is X-Men, also made by... I don't want to say made by Konami, because I can't remember if it was made by Konami. But this one's really good. So this was based off of the... let me try and remember the exact date here. This was based off of the pilot, Pride of the X-Men, which wasn't picked up. 92, that makes sense. So here we go. I apologise for the sudden spam. Let's go 15. Sorry about the sound there, boys. And we're gonna go everyone's favourite X-Man. We're gonna go Dazzler.
In the 21st century, evil mutants led by Magneto aim to destroy the world. Humans can do nothing against
Magneto
the power
doesn't...
of the evil mutant. The only hope is X-Men.
There we go.
Go
Yes, man.
save the city.
No problem, Patrick Stewart. Let's fucking go. But Magneto doesn't use the Sentinels. Never mind. I know it's they need a robot goon that you can destroy without. I wonder why they chose this look for Dazzler, because our most famous look is like the white jumpsuit and stuff. Aye, Dazzler's a good quality waifu. Wonder why. Again, this is based off of the pilot, which was called Pride of the X-Men, which was mainly focusing on Kitty Pryde as like the main character and stuff. So I guess it's maybe it's more based around the X-Men on Claremont's run just after the Dark Phoenix saga. So that'll be why it doesn't feature like. One thing I remember about this game, which has every X-Men has a wee sort of special. There we go. Every X-Men has like a special power they can use that uses up a wee bit of life, but it's a big attack. But hopefully we'll see all of them because we'll go between them. So I've read a lot of the Chris Claremont run because it's fucking phenomenal. It's probably the best run of X-Men, and I say he written X-Men for years, and basically see any sort of big X-Men character you like, he's probably got a hand in either creating them or giving them a backstory. So I remember I was huge into X-Men because I liked your excuse me, sorry. Like I liked Batman, I liked Spider-Man, but X-Men were the coolest shit to me. Just this group of mutants that were, maligned by society, but then were sort of fighting to protect it against, as all sorts, It was so fucking cool. And the fact that and I read the X-Men comics for years. I remember throughout all my teenagers, I used to read Ultimate X-Men through the highs and lows of that series because there was some high highs and a lot of low lows. But X-Men's always been my favourite comic. My favourite comic book ever is a run called Young Avengers. The very first that, but X-Men's always been like my favourite team, my favourite sort of, And whenever it's anything out that's X-Men related, I'll be the first person in line to go see it. Oh fuck, it's Pyro. So I never played this game in the arcade. There's one down at NQ64. Isn't Pyro meant to be Aussie? But yeah, so I was gonna say I've never played this in the arcade, but I actually got really into this when it came out on Xbox Live Arcade. And I used to I'd always finish off my gaming nights with finish them off. I'd be I'd play like Ultra Street Fighter 4 for hours and hours and hours, and then I'd finish it off with maybe a wee arcade game or a wee puzzle game, Yes, man, Pyro was pish easy. But then I'm on the first credit and it's the first boss, You want the arcade game wants to lure you in. I still think it's so weird that the Sentinels, they could have used the acolytes from Magneto's acolytes and stuff. Because they used Asteroid M and stuff like that. But I'm trying to think, was that in the comics at the time? Not sure, but... Oh well. Wait, is the music just... I think, was the music just repeating X-Men? But, oh well. Right, and here we go. So we're... again, it's a weird choice of villains here as well, but again, it is all just based on the Pride of the X-Men show, which actually evolved into the 92 X-Men show, which is really, that's what got me into, you know, that's what got me into comics as a whole at the time, because I got really into the X-Men show. That was a really, now I think about it, that was a really good thing for cartoons, because there was X-Men, there was Spider-Man, which was really good, there was the Batman animated series that was phenomenal. Like, there's episodes of that show that are up there with some of the best fucking superhero media ever. Like, Heart of Ice, so fucking good. That's the one that gave Mr. Freeze his whole backstory about his wife. Before that, Mr. Freeze was just a cunt with a gun. A cunt with a freeze gun. And see, oh, and Batman animated series was very good as well. But then that went into like Superman animated series, and there was the Justice League show. Man, this run was really good for superhero shows. Like, we were lucky as kids. There was X-Men, X-Men Evolution, stuff like that. Even Wolverine, the X-Men that came out in 08, I think, was really good as well, but got its legs cut out from under it before it actually had a chance to finish its big storyline that it wanted to do. Here we go. Let's fucking go. Oh fuck! Big wall. Halfway. I know I'm probably gonna die here. So I'll use my big power. There we are. Yes. Wait, what? Well, that blew me up. Right. Here we gotta go. Let's go. Let's go Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler's a good boy. Look at him. Nightcrawler's cool as fuck. Like, he's a mutant who struggles with his faith, who loves old sort of swashbuckling Errol Flynn type movies and stuff. And he's so cool. There was one run where it wasn't a good X-Men run. I can't remember the writer's name, but basically anti-mutant people, but to fix it so Nightcrawler would be called the Pope. Mutant power, let's go. Yeah, it was not a good run. That was not a good run of X-Men at all. But oh fuck, who's this? Oh, it's Blob.
Nothing moves the blob. Nothing.
Oh, so right, Blob's power is that he just doesn't sell things at all. I mean, Blob's cool and all, but could you not have used fucking like Juggernaut instead? Who's an infinitely cooler. If you're going with the gimmick of you want a boss whose thing is can't be moved or whatever, yeah, go with Juggernaut. Oh god, getting chokeslammed across the place here. Yes, man, there we are. Also, can we talk about how fucking cool that opening at X-Men 2 is, when Nightcrawler teleporting about, fighting the whole room of people?
X-Men, we have been taken by Magneto. However, we had time to locate their base on Island M. Destroy it.
Oh, there's Juggernaut there, I forgot he's in this game. Again, why is Magneto using Sentinels? I guess it is due to the whole idea of you can punch them and cut them up with Wolverine's claws and stuff, and oh my god, I forgot these were in it. What the fuck? Why are there guys with crocodile heads? But I forgot that these were like... excuse me. Got a cough coming on, 2 seconds. Oh, sorry about that. Throat's got all tickly all of a sudden. But I was gonna say, I guess it's due to the fact, like, you know, you can beat them up and stuff and they'll just blow up afterwards, it'll be fine. The same way, you know, Turtles in Time, and that's why, or, you know, any Ninja Turtles media. I guess it was the same in it. Like, the only time I remember seeing Wolverine use his claws in the 92 cartoon was the episode where Lady Deathstrike appears and she's got a group of cyborgs with her. So Wolverine just like cuts one of their arms off and stuff. But he's a robot, so it's okay. Or, you know, half robot. Oh fuck. Oh my god. Plants with lips. Magneto's been doing some weird experiments here. Right, Nightcrawler, Storm. Storm is not a good quality waifu. Also one of my mains in Marvelous Capcom. What's she got? There's that a wee bat, like a wee bat. Is that a whip? I can't tell. Oh, it's like a wee sort of scepter. Because I remember in the comics they got her. She was Queen of Wakanda because she married Black Panther. But then they split them up at Civil War because, you know, comics, they can't ever write couples in comics. They need to always break them up. The whole thing with Spider-Man and Mary Jane, like whenever they get together, some writer will come in and retcon it. Like, what was that really awful story? Was it One More Day, where they literally retconned all of Mary Jane's and Peter Parker's relationship? Which I'm like, oh great. And they were like, oh, it's because we want them to be relatable. I'm like, oh, so people with, you know, in loving relationships aren't relatable. That's great, comics industry. That's great. And then the New 52, which I hated what they done with Superman the New 52. They retconned the whole, like, oh, he was never together with Lois Lane. And I'm like, oh, so that's that whole relationship just gone, you know? Literally the most famous relationship in comics. But right, I've got back into reading X-Men comics as well. I started reading I've always dipped my toe in here and there, and I can't always know what's going on storyline wise, if you know what I mean. But they've got a new storyline coming. I think is it House of X or whatever, or it's the Hellfire Gal, sorry. And I seen an art coming out of, you know, Hellfire Gal, and I was like, oh god, I've read up on X-Men now, and I've started reading at the Sword of X event, I think it is. I can't remember what it's called. It's something like that, which was a big event in the last couple of years about X-Men, about just sort of about the X-Men stuff. And it was weird because Marvel for years, because of the whole thing with Fox, didn't put any effort into. Oh, here we go. Here's the line.
X-Men, welcome to die.
Yes, man. Yes, man. Yes, man. Welcome to die. But yeah, for like years, I think it was like 2014 to 2015, like 2016, 17, around that time, until Disney bought X-Men, they actively didn't promote X-Men, they didn't put much, you know, didn't promote Fantastic Four and stuff because, oh fuck, it's Wendigo. He's a big fucking cannibalistic monster. Wendigo's weird, I think. Yeah, he appeared he was Wolverine's first appearance because Hulk was fighting Wendigo and the government sent Wolverine in to deal with him. And I remember it was, oh god, it was only when I think they were doing Giant Size X-Men, which was the reboot of X-Men, because X-Men that was so really badly in the 70s, like really badly, it was a bit cancelled. Let's go Colossus. It was gotta get, you know, and they were just selling reprints at that point. And then they went, oh fuck it, let's reboot X-Men with a new team. That's been like Storm, Colossus, Nightcrawler, Wolverine and stuff joined. They went, oh, let's take Wolverine in, and now he's probably X-Men's most popular character. Even though so much so the movies just leaned on him. Whoa, there we go. That's the meme. Oh shit! Right, Wendigo is. There we go. Killed Wendigo. Yes, man.
Go and rescue Kitty from the cave.
Colossus has got a smashing arse. Just thought I'd add that. Let's see that there. Look at that cake right there. Let's go, big war. There we are. Yes, man. I meant there's a storyline in X-Men just before they do the Dark Phoenix saga. I think it's where it's set in Scotland actually, where Moira McTaggart's son, who's called Proteus, I can't remember what his real name is, but basically he's a energy being that can, like, he's a super powerful mutant, and they give Colossus a big one-on-one fight with him, and it's so fucking cool. Actually, that's a great run because you get the Proteus storyline. Then you go into the Hellfire Club's first storyline, which has probably my favourite Wolverine moment in all X-Men comics. It's when the Hellfire Club decimate the X-Men absolutely do them in, and basically it goes, like, you get a wee narration going like, oh, that's all the X-Men fell, and Wolverine falls through the floor at one point because there's a character who can control mass, so he just makes Wolverine's gravity super heavy. Oh, Colossus died. Let's go. Speaking of that, let's go Wolverine. So Wolverine falls through the floor, and and right at the end of the issue, it's a sticker. It's like Wolverine going, "Oh, well, that's all the X-Men got. That's all. Everyone else got. Guess just me moan." And he gets up and he's like getting up through the water and stuff. It looks really fucking cool. Right, so then you get the Hellfire Club, and then you get a Dark Phoenix saga. Oh, it's a good run. That's a really good run. Told you, Chris Claremont, best run of X-Men there'll ever be, and it's not even close. The hot take here, I'm not a huge fan of Grant Morrison's run. It's got somewhat good ideas, but yeah. And I don't like, because in the storyline, Magneto puts people in camps, and I was like, I don't like that, because Magneto's whole story is that he was in World War II, you know, he knows the horrors of what happened there. Yeah. Magneto's a character that if you write him well, he's fucking amazing. If you write him badly, oh, you know. And then of course you get like the fact that Ian McKellen's played him better than any other. Oh my god, the screen's actually slowing down as many wee bats. There we go, to that. The thing is, it's really rare that you get an actor that does that, where they perform the character so well that that's now how, like, if you read the comics, that's the voice you hear it in. Like Ian McKellen's Magneto's probably, that's the only way I hear his voice. Patrick Stewart's Professor X, Mark Hamill's Joker is another example of that. Whenever I read, you know, Batman comics, I just hear Mark Hamill's voice or Kevin Conroy's Batman, you know. Oh shit, they spaffed on me, those wee things. Let's get them in the line, and what is that sound? Such a weird, like, death animation sound. Oh shit, getting done in here. Right, there we go. How many credits are we on? 10, so I put 15 quid into this, and we're doing not bad, I think. But again, the last levels are probably going to get really, really bad for just, you know, fleecing you for your money. You know what's another fucking phenomenal run of an X-Men? Like, the first run of the New Mutants. That's so fucking cool. Like, the whole Demon Bear storyline. And you know what? The New Mutants movie wasn't that bad. It was rushed. It was, you know, I can tell it suffered a lot due to the merger. Like, the whole Disney Fox thing, and probably due to COVID as well. But you know what? It wasn't that bad. It's not even it's not the worst X-Men movie when, you know, Wolverine Origins exists. Or X-Men 3, or Dark Phoenix, you know. God, they should just stop trying to adapt Dark Phoenix. It's not unless you do it with the whole Endgame, you know, the Thanos sort of build. You can't do Dark Phoenix, and yet they try and do it in a 1-2 hour movie. Do I really want to go Cyclops? The worst X-Men? Oh, fuck it, I do, yeah. Well, he's not the worst, because they've written them really well recently with the whole, I say recently, the last 10 years. After, there's a story called Schism where the whole X-Men sort of fell out, and it came down to, Professor X was dead at that point, I believe, Jean Grey was dead, and it came down to Wolverine and Cyclops, as it always does. And Wolverine wanted, oh fuck, Master Mold, I think? They wanted to keep sort of Professor X's memory alive with this whole belief of, you know, humans and mutants living together and stuff, and Cyclops came up with the phrase, Magneto was right, and became this extremist psycho. And it was the one time they made Cyclops really interesting, because he had this sudden, like, basically X-Men all fell apart, and they had the more sort of aggressive and, you know, X-Men, and then you had the more sort of, then you had Wolverine taking up a more caring role, and they'd done a really fun run of comics called Wolverine and the X-Men, where Wolverine's the head teacher of I think it's the Jean Grey Institute, they call it. And Wolverine's like the teacher, and he's just trying to struggle between running a school and not flipping out because he's a mad wee, you know, manlet. There's Kitty Pryde. Yes, man, we saved her. You must rescue the professor. Oh, sorry, my dog's barking at something now. 2 seconds. Sorry, she heard a postman in the in the close, and how dare someone come in the close? Just say to bark at them. Wait, I forgot what I was saying. Something about X-Men probably. Oh fuck, Dazzler's getting destroyed here. I still think, again, it was due to the run they were doing with Pride of X-Men, but Dazzler's a weird choice. I like it. I want them to bring out an X-Men game where it's all the weird ones. Give me Herman Glob, whose power is that he has see-through skin. Give me Husk, who can rip her skin off and basically have new skin underneath it, but the new skin's got different properties, whatever she wants. Give me a game where the main character is Maggot, a guy whose power is his stomach is these two maggot creatures that he can send out and they can eat things for him. X-Men has a lot of weird characters they introduced for 1 or 2 issues and then never done with. That's what I was talking about. See that there's a run called Wolverine the X-Men, and then they followed it up with Spider-Man the X-Men, because they've done a bit where Wolverine died. But Spider-Man would fill in as a part. Oh, it's fucking Emma Frost, my big waifu, big white dominatrix waifu, or the White Queen. Let's go. So they done so it was Spider-Man was filling in as a temporary teacher for the class of mutants that were the weird ones. This was the mutants that had there was one called Shark Girl, whose ability was she was half shark. There was a woman called, I believe her name was there was Eye Girl, I think. His power was she had a lot of eyes. There was Herman Glob. There was a brain in the jar who was super smart, but they were just a brain in the jar. It was really fun. It was a really fun run. Because in X-Men you only hear about the you only hear about it, but the ones in the team are the only ones that have cool powers, and oh, our powers are such a curse when I can, when Dazzler can just shoot lights out. That's all she can, that's her thing, and they're like, oh, my power's a curse. I always found that funny in the third movie, where Rogue, who can't touch people without killing them, basically, comes and says, oh, here's a cure. And Storm goes up to her. Storm, whose power is, she's a weather witch or a god, who can control the weather. She goes, our powers aren't a curse. And I was like, that's easy for you to say. You don't literally kill people by touching them. But yeah, I want a movie that's just the weird ones. Basically, see what James Gunn done with Suicide Squad, where he was like, oh fuck it, give me the detachable kid, give me give me Arms Fall Off Boy, give me Javelin, give me all these weird characters that I'm gonna kill off straight away. Well, actually, don't kill them off because they're Wayne's at schools, I guess, but you know what I mean. Just give me all these weird X-Men. Oh, I fell down a hole. Well, I think we'll. Oh shit.
Dazzler.
Don't know what happened there, so I couldn't press start there, and I gave myself another credit by accident, so 16 quid we've put in. 16. I guess we're Dazzler again. Oh, let's try and finish this with Dazzler. Mutant power. There we go. Oh, so mutant power gives us a free use of the... Here we go, just get swinging, keep him in there. Yes, man, here we are. See, when they do the whole... because they're going to do X-Men, they're going to put them in the MCU. That's the thing, I think... Everyone's so... What's the word, bogged down with the MCU thing, that I really hope they just can't do X-Men and... Oh, big giant Sentinel. Oh, Ravagers are coming out. These are the guys I was talking about that were in Lady Deathstrike's faction when Wolverine started having their big anti-mutant boys who are just cyborgs and stuff. I don't know why you'd want to cut your legs off and replace them with tank tracks, but I'm I'm not a member of the Ravagers, I guess, so I wouldn't know. Yeah, let's just get swinging. There we are. Yes, man.
Will flatten you.
Oh fuck, he's Juggernaut, bitch. Remember that meme? And then remember the fact they put it in X-Men 3 with Vinnie Jones as Juggernaut? Oh, Juggernaut's a cool character. He's like Professor X's arsehole bully half-brother who finds that... He's not a mutant, he finds a gem that has this ancient power of a god. Yeah, comics are weird. It has this power of a god. And now suddenly he can't... Like, if he starts moving, nothing can stop him. Like, that's his whole gimmick, is that he's got this energy. So, and he's basically invincible. And I like that they've went and knocked his helmet off, because in reality, the only way... Well, not reality. The way they always do it in comics is basically his helmet blocks out Professor X's attacks, or mental sort of things. So what they do is, like, the X-Men, the whole gimmick thing is they'll be trying to get his helmet off, which leads to really well-written fights. Or, you know, we can just punch him really hard here. There we go, we've saved Professor X.
Nice job. Magneto is over there. Follow me.
Yes, man. Oh no, he turned into a blue MILF.
Fell into our trap.
Yes, man. Heading for you, Mystique. Oh shit. There we go. Right, that attempted platforming failed miserably. Right, just kick the... I love the animation for just kicking them on the ground. It's just... Right, don't fall off the ledge, Mikey. Whatever you do, do not fall off the ledge. Because you're going to do that. I know you are. These robots stun locked in the corner and then just throw a wee... Damn it! It happened, boys. I fell off the ledge. Oh, I didn't know you could fall off the front as well. If I accidentally... Oh, I must have put extra money in and given Dazzler extra lives, because they'll put one in, so... There we go. Let's knock them off there. Yes, man, there we go. And just kick the fuck out these robots. Yes, man. Oh, shit. Well. Right, here we go. Let's just keep going. Can knock him off there. The only thing this game's missing, which I really like this game, it's relatively basic for a beat 'em up, you know, but I wish I had a throw. But it's just a really fun wee beat 'em up. Like, yes, man. Well, it does have a throw, kind of, but it's not as, you know, easy to... There we go. Yes, man. Oh, shit. I'm trying to think if they were doing this now, what X-Men would they put in? Like, a beat... Like, I say a beat 'em up. Say they had, like, 5 slots. Wolverine, of course, because Wolverine is their main boy. Storm, because, you know, that probably never changes. Who are they pushing now as a big member of the X-Men? Oh, God, it's... Clones of Pyro. Also, if I could suggest a game to play, I'd suggest playing X-Men Legends. Those games are really good. The first one's really difficult. It doesn't have balancing quite right, but X-Men 2 Rise of Apocalypse is so fucking good. Outside of the arcade and from... Oh, sorry, my dog just barked right in my ear. 2 seconds. Sorry, my dog gave me a wee heart attack there. I'm getting done by power. So X-Men Legends 2 is a fucking phenomenal game. There we go. Dazzler's fucking carrying this playthrough. Yes, man. Here we go. Full health again. Jeez, this game is not as cheap as... Right, here we go. Right, I have no clue who this character is. Is it maybe meant to be... I don't know, maybe like Apocalypse before he becomes Apocalypse? Nah, because Apocalypse came out ages before this, so they just used Apocalypse if they wanted. Go to Storm. Let's go Storm. Yes, man. Yes, man. Yes, man. Yes, man. That was easy. I've used up all my life, but you know what? Oh god, there's one more. Fucking I-beam Pharaoh got me. There we go, just knocked the piss at this guy. Yes, man, there we go. And Storm's really cool as well. Like, Halle Berry's okay as Storm, I guess, but yeah, I hope they. Who I can't remember. I can't even remember who played her in the Apocalypse.
Wolverine.
And Apocalypse and Dark Phoenix. I turned Dark Phoenix off after like half an hour. It was that bad. Apocalypse was a mess, but I really didn't like Apocalypse at the time, but it's now looking it's a bit better in comparison when.
Magneto is planning to attack Earth from his asteroid base. You must foil his plan before it's too late.
Yes, man, here we go.
Go after the giant sentinel.
I thought big gold sentinels. I guess we're on Asteroid M, so he would want to have it, you know. Here we go, just get swinging, just get swinging. Yes, man, here we are. Man, I hope when the new movies, when they do eventually, because they're gonna recast Wolverine. They're gonna do X-Men again in the MCU, and Wolverine's their big money guy, so they're gonna do Wolverine. I hope that, like, Hugh Jackman done a really good job, especially in Logan. Holy shit, Logan was such a good movie. Logan's probably I'd say it's probably the best comic book movie they've ever done. It's definitely by far the best X-Men movie. Like, X-Men 2 is really good, but X-Men 2 is probably a second. But, because, well, X-Men 2 is an adaptation of God Loves Man Kills, which is a fucking great storyline as well. Like, because that came out late 70s, I want to say, and that's when because the rest of the comics at that time were not as, you know, it was more black and white, going like, let's have some things, and that introduced a lot of shades of grey, like, and it's what a lot of X-Men 2 is based on. It's really good. X-Men 2 is a really good one as well, especially the whole bit with the SWAT teams going through the school and all the mutants are fighting back and stuff. That's really cool. But yeah, I hope they recast Wolverine and they actually get him to be played by a short guy, a wee short hairy guy. Because I think I read an interview, it was someone wanted them to, I think it was one of the writers or one of the artists, when they imagined Wolverine getting played by someone, and this is around like mid-80s, or was it mid-80s or early 80s? They said, oh, Danny DeVito, because they were thinking like Taxi, Danny DeVito, and I was like, at first I was laughing because I just thought of like Frank Reynolds, Danny DeVito, but I was like, no, I can see that now when you see Taxi and stuff, you can kind of see that. Oh, here we go, boss rush time. Let's knock the fuck out of Blob. I think it weirdly, again, I know because he is
Dazzler.
nothing, let's just kick the fuck out of Blob, yes man. I know it's because they used Pride of the X-Men as a sort of thing, but where's Sabretooth, you know? This is the game just going, oh here, we're getting all your fucking, all your money. Oh fuck, he knocked me into the White Queen, and he's just doing me at the White Queen. As much as I'm not a big fan of, you know, Grant Morrison, and then like, I hate to give him credit, or I hate to even name him, but fucking Joss Whedon's running X-Men. They did do good work with Emma Frost. Oh fuck. Oh, good thing Wendigo died. Here we go. Last quid. Well, not last quid, but you know, so that was 16 we put in. Right, so we're currently on 16 quid. That's White Queen down. Could get Master Mold. It is Juggernaut. Oh fuck. Master Mold's fucking raging. Don't knock me into another boss. That's Master Mold down. If I just get swinging and get Juggernaut. Come on. Oh fuck. Well, there we go, right, we're gonna put... There we go, make it 20. Oh fuck, there's Magneto as well. Magneto looking fucking jacked as shit. He's the most jacked. Let me work this out. When this game came out in '92, so and he's meant to be a child. And he's the most jacked fucking 60-year-old you've ever seen. Oh, it was Mystique as well. Mystique's a good quality waifu.
Alas, that was Mystique, not Magneto. Magneto is at another place. Go, X-Men!
Here we go, X-Men. Let's final fight. Let's go.
I am Magneto, master of magnet.
Hey, well, Master Magnet. How do they work? Oh fuck. I'm gonna go Dazzler.
You are nothing.
How good.
Come, X.
There we go. Yes, man. Get him scalped. Have I got him? Yes, man. Oh.
You are helpless against. You are dead.
Yes, man. I am dead. Welcome to die, and I am Magneto, Master of Magnet. Oh. There's something beautiful about early like English.
Kill you.
Oh god, Magneto. Do you remember when Magneto would spam roundhouse kicks? Aye, me too. Yeah, let's go with Dazzler. We're finishing this with Dazzler.
You are not.
And hit him with a big neon grenade. Right.
You are dead.
No. Is it worth trying to hit him when he's in the shield? I don't know.
You are nothing. Die.
There we go. Yes, man. Here we go.
Come, X-Chicken. You are helpless
X-Chicken? Banter. Your fucking patter is shite, Magneto. Apart from Welcome to Die. Welcome to Die is good patter. Oh, fuck. Here we go. 20 quid I've put in, so this is my last coin. Can I beat him on? Yes, man. There we go. There we go. Yes, man. Fuck you, Magneto. There we go. We've destroyed Asteroid M. Magneto was defeated. X-Men succeeded to rescue Professor and return to Earth with the victory. But still, the battle against the threats of the evil has just begun. The struggle of X-Men will be continued. Yes, man. There we are. Oh, what a good wee beat 'em up. Oh, it was another one that I really liked. I really liked when I was, I say younger, when I used to play it on 360 and stuff. And that was this is a good time for beat 'em ups. Obviously, because they're, you know, kind of dead now, but that was good. That's a good wee one. I like that. Especially if you're playing it on the big. So I was playing a 2-player version there, but there's actually let me work this out, 5 or 6 version. It's a big, huge arcade cabinet. It's massive, and it's got like 5 players in it. And that's the only way to play X-Men Real. Is I used to play it online with really bad netcode and a really bad, connection, because we didn't have a big fancy internet connection at the time. That's the only way to play X-Men. Yeah, that was X-Men. Yes, man. And it's just put us back. But you know what? We're going to call it there, and we're going to go over to this screen, and we're going to get some music on the go. Can't relate to X-Men. Here's some Marvel's Capcom music. I mean, it's got some X-Men characters. It's got Wolverine, Marrow, Cable, stuff like that. Colossus as well. There we go, there's a boy. Magneto. How can I forget about Magneto, Master of Magnet? So thank you so much for joining us. We just played some 2B arcade games. Had a blast. They had a lot of fun. So tonight for the menu we've got some Songman playing. I believe he's playing some GTRP. But until it's gonna be. I'm not gonna be streaming over the weekend because I've got a wedding and I've got some other stuff going on. But on Monday at 4 o'clock, UK time, we're gonna have the final ever Persona 4 stream. Because I'm right at the last dungeon and we're gonna go in and we're gonna beat Persona 4 Golden. I'm a bit emotional. I was getting a bit of anxiety about finishing it. I find it weird. I was gonna start a new series today, but I figured if I just play some arcade games, I can finish. Like once I finish Persona, I've got a clean slate after that. If you know what I mean. I can just do whatever I want afterwards. So so tonight we've got Songman. Who's streaming over? I'm not sure who's streaming over the weekend. But on Monday at 4 o'clock, final of Persona stream. Looking forward to it. But in the meantime, thank you so much for coming on. Thank you for the Bits Battle Pro. Thank you for everyone that's came on just to hang out. So we'll just end it there. As usual, I've been Mikey. Oh, my music cut off there. Give me 2 seconds till we get that. Don't know what that's about. There we go. Sorry about that, music just cut off for a second, but let's sign off before it happens again. So in the meantime, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm very tired. Thank you for coming on, boysies. As usual, I've been Mikey. You guys have been absolutely fantastic, and hopefully I'll catch you next time. Until then, see yous!